Good day, hello everybody. Today I wish to talk about rugs. The idea of today's video came from a message that just came into our inbox last week, and I thought we can all learn a lot from this. Let's have a look. Philippa says, hi there, I saw your YouTube video on how to wrap and store a rug. I have a very large Chinese wool rug, approximately 100 years old. I need to wrap and store the rug in the garage with no heating, so pretty cold and probably for about 6 months. So I want today's video to be adding some value to you, making sure you keep those lovely, beautiful rugs safe and sound. Let's do this and see what you can learn. So here's it. We have a little rug here ready to go back to the client, and I thought I'll show you. This little rug has now been wrapped. We wrap them in a polythene to protect them and keep them dry and clean in transit, and then the rug is taken back to the client and laid down on the floor. It is never advised to leave this rug in the plastic wrapping because wool always hang on to a little bit of moisture, and you want to keep it dry and safe, but you would not want to store it in plastic. And for that reason I've made the video about storing your rug in Tyvek if you transport the rug or if you store it for a prolonged period of time. So coming to Philippa's question about storing the rug, of course she's seen that I'm storing the rug and wrapping the rug in Tyvek, ready for storage long term. Particularly, Philippa, what you want to consider is the humidity in the garage. Naturally, there will be more humidity in the garage because it's not so well protected. Now, how would we know that? I would advise you to get yourself a little item from Amazon, and this is what you're looking for. Something that measure your humidity and your temperature, and you can see on the dial there what is good and what is not good. In this case, we can see there that the humidity is a little bit higher, but it's not very high. And then of course, as it gets damper and colder, you'll see this needle drop down further. And then as it gets drier, the needle will move more over to the dry side. So this will indicate to you how dry the environment is where your rug is stored. Now, the other thing Philippa talks about is the storage of this rug in Tyvek. And now I want to talk about this wonderful fabric. And you can see it just here on my desk, ready to go. Usually we will wrap it around the rug like this. Of course, without the plastic, it would just be wrapped carefully like this in multiple layers, and this would be your rug. Now, why is this product so essential when we store the rug in for a long period of time, or we ship the rug? So let's have a quick look at what this item, this fabric looks like under the microscope. This is a piece of Tyvek under the microscope, and you can see there the little dots on the fabric, and you will notice that they will be a little thinner and allow more of the air movement and the moisture movement to move through the fabric. So that means if some water is spilled on that Tyvek, it would run off naturally, but also when moisture is released from the fibers itself of the rug, it would move through the Tyvek. But also over time, if this rug is stored in a very humid place, the same would be possible for the reverse. Now, how it is reduced for the reverse is this fabric, this Tyvek, has got a matte side and a shiny side, and the moisture will naturally move easily from the matte side out into the shiny side, and it would be harder for the moisture to move from the shiny side into the matte side. And for that reason, we wrap this rug always with the shiny side out. And even if we do store this rug in a normal environment, it is still advised to inspect the rug from time to time. Take the rug out every 6 months, lay it out, give it a vacuum, roll it up, store it back into the Tyvek. And if it comes to Philippa's question about storing the rug in the garage, Philippa, what I would advise is that you get yourself a little moisture meter like the one I've shown you, this one here, which is about 12 to 15 pounds on Amazon, and you can then keep an eye on the moisture in the garage. I would advise that it's probably going to be too damp and too cold in the garage to store the rug there, and I would for that reason advise to rather store the rug in your home. I do hope and trust that adds value and gives you some advice on how to carefully store your rug. Would you have any further questions, don't hesitate to call us here at Art of Clean. We would be more than happy to help. Otherwise, fire us an email. All the best for now and speak to you soon. Bye.